Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our first, well, not our first episode, but our first time back in a very, very long time. What's going on? I'm your boy, the Ring Hustler. And tonight, we're coming back reloaded, reinvented with some better gameplay. And we're just going to let the things do for itself. Without being said, we got our first matchup for the vacant WWE Championship Tag Team Titles of the World. We got Elton Price, Kit Wilson taking on Angel, and Berto in our first matchup. Then in our second match, we got a 2-on-2 tag. Nathan Frazier, Axiom Fraxium taking on Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. Then our third match, we got The Miz taking on Shinsuke Nakamura. This should be a banger. And for our main event, we got Rhea Ripley taking on the up-and-coming challenger, Julia, who will go ahead and get the victory in this matchup. You stay tuned. This is SmackDown. Welcome to a special night. Welcome to a special day. It's July 3rd. And we're here right now, live on SmackDown.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the WWE Tag Team Championship. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 357 pounds, Elton Prince and Kit Wilson, pretty deadly.
Can Elton pick up the victory and gain the World Tag Team titles right here on SmackDown? Or will it be just another grab-ass match? Will they fall victim to the male toxicity or the male masculinity of Alberto and Angel? Ladies and gentlemen, it feels great to be back. It feels great to call these matches. It feels great to sit right here at this chair. You guys want it. You guys can get it. You guys wanted the show back. You wanted the raw, intense. I'm going to call this match right down the middle. I'm going to call it how I see it. And we're going to be smash mouth in your house. By God. These guys looking prepared. They're looking ready for battle. Will this be a high intense match between Alberto, Angel, Kit, and I forgot the other guy's name, but it's okay. It's okay. It's my first time back. It's my first time back, ladies and gentlemen. Berto.
And their opponents, accompanied by Elektra Lopez, at a combined weight of 403 pounds, Angel and Berto, Legado del Fantasma.
As they're making their way to the ring, we can see definitely that they're ready for this matchup. They're ready for what's at stake. Tag Team Championships is on the line. Right here, our first match back. I hope you enjoy this match. I hope you know what's at stake. Ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, grab a beer, because we're about to open a can of whoop ass right here on SmackDown. Irish whip into the corner. The match is starting off with strike after strike. I had to just sit and observe and catch the right words for this match. Elton staying on top of Berto. To the gut by Berto. Berto looking for a nice maneuver and a shining wizard into the corner. On to Elton. Elton drops like a sack of potatoes. He's reaching out going for the tag. Kit Wilson for the tag. Berto springboard drop kick by Berto. On to Kit. Kit rolls up. Locks up Kit. Irish whip into the corner. What we're looking for. Turns him around. Strike to the back of the neck. Reverses, turns him back around. Looking for it. Attacking the arm. Berto doing smart tactical maneuvers. If you take away the arm, he can't grab him. If you take away the arm, he can't strike. But right there was a quick reverse back elbow into a power slam from Kit Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, tomorrow is 4th of July. 4th of July, I hope you're spending time with your friends, your family, your cousins, your brother, your mother. Irish whip looking for a double team move. Shoulder tackle. Nice double team presence right there. Bosh. Kit Wilson and Elton Prince for the pin, for the cover, but a slow count by the referee. Kick out by Berto. Knee strike to the face. Berto looking to get some breather, get some room. He rolls out up under the ropes. A strike from Kit. Another strike from Kit. Drop kick, but no, Berto back in the ring. Tag in by Berto. Tags in Angel. Angel freshman. Angel looking for a springboard and a moonsault on the kick. Oh, wrong person. Elton. That is Elton. Sorry, you guys. Elton getting the mud hole start. But he counters Angel real quick. And the double leg takedown shots to the face. Starting off as a good tag team match. Strikes to the face. Elton looking for a high-risk maneuver. Will this pay off? And he's going for a body splash. But no, Angel springboard misses. And a strike from Elton to slow down the pace. Angel catches that strike. Can Angel get the momentum? A tilted roll face breaker. And he rolls him over for the pin. For the kick out at one. Angel climbing up to the second rope. He's sizing him up. He's sizing him up and down. And a drop kick from Angel. Angel, Berto have been here before in the tag team division. At the tag team goal. Knocking Elton, Kit, will and can they capture gold? Right here, tonight, double strike, double tap. Berto with the stunts, picks Elton up. Elton looks like he needs to get a tag to his fresh partner, Kit Wilson. Irish whip into his corner, but Elton moving kind of slow, and that's what happens when you have the momentum, the stamina. Berto with a beautiful fireman's carry driver. Looks like they bought their A game, but will it be enough to secure the victory? And another springboard moonsault. This man's all over the place. Elton, he looks like he's in bad trouble right now. Elton, he needs to find some way, somehow, to get the tag and Again, Bertho driving the double axe handle into the chest cavity of Elton Price, driving out all that air, and another Irish whip back into the corner. These guys are working magic. These guys are working magic. Double team, tag team, drop kick right there. Beautiful drop kick. They are working at their best right here on SmackDown. Angel looking for a DDT, caught kick, not looking. Double T, DDT on Kit Wilson. And that happened to be the hardest part of the ring right there. The edge of that ring, the side of that ring, it hurts. It hurts. I mean, you can take it from me. I've hit the edge of that ring before, and it is nothing. It is unforgiving. Bertho looking for a signature. Looking to drive him, but no. Elton said not today. 8. The ref needs it. No winner. 9. Oh. They could have won by countout, but Elton Price saves the match instead of lets the match go to a countout. What good thinking. It looks like Pretty Deadly wants to win this tag team match. Elton beats up Angel. Strike after strike. 4 rounds. Get him back in the damn ring. This can't happen like this. The referee's telling Angel to get in. 10, Pretty Deadly wins by countout. Ladies and gentlemen, this beef is not over. My folks at home, this beef is not over. The kids watching right now, this beef is not over. You fat fingers scrolling and forwarding, this is not over for the tag team champions. Ladies and gentlemen, this came down to a count out. I know the fans are unpleased. The fans are unpleased with the results from this match. But it is what it is, and that's the match. That's how you get to win by count out. It's still a win is a win. Pretty Deadly gets the momentum over Bertho and Angel. I'm TRH, and we got a good matchup card coming up in these next few matches. And for our main event, we got Rhea Ripley taking on Julia. I hope you folks stick around, like, subscribe, and run the views back up. This is the only beginning. This is our first Raw, SmackDown, NXT rebooted, reloaded.
And new WWE Tag Team Champions, Elton Prince and Kit Wilson, Pretty Deadly.
Well, let me go ahead and correct the announcer on that one. Pretty Deadly is not the new Tag Team Champions. You cannot win the Tag Team Champions by countout. I am sorry, Pretty Deadly, but maybe, just maybe, at the next show, you can pick up the Tag Team Champions. The next show, you can pick up the Tag Team Champions. Next up on our match, we got Nathan Frazier and Axiom taking on Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. Next up, we got good tag team action. We're talking about some high risk, high flying, high maneuvering.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 336 pounds, Axiom and Nathan Frazier. For Axiom!
Fraction, Axiom, they're looking like they're ready to go. I'm packed. I'm ready to go. This should be a slobber knocker in your house, on your couch, on your front porch.
And their opponents, first from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 209 pounds,
Tama Tonga looking ready for action. I'm looking ready for action. Baby, this is Friday Night SmackDown. Rebooted, reloaded with TRH.
And from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 230 pounds, Tama Loa.
Ladies and gentlemen, they're both looking ready. I'm ready to go to call this match straight down the middle. Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, Nathan Frazier, Axiom in this tag team division. And already off to an intense start. Tama, Nathan Frazier, both in the ring. Irish whip, reversed by Tama, into the corner, and a beautiful European uppercut by Tama. Tama putting the mud hole stuff to Nathan Frazier. Hits the ropes. High energy start to this second tag team expedition on our match cards. Ladies and gentlemen, he gets the tag in to Tonga Loa. Tonga Loa running with the flying headbutt. Hits Nathan Frazier, damages Nathan Frazier. Nathan Frazier looks stunned, but no, not stunned enough to roll out of that diving head. But Nathan Frazier rolls up under her leg into a Boston Crab. Boston Crab on Tonga Loa. Tonga looking to get out of the Boston Crab, and he finds a way, shoves Nathan Frazier off of him real fast. Tonga Loa up to his feet. Irish whip, looked for the back arm, but no, he wasn't accurate. But a spear to replace the back arm. Dropping Nathan Frazier with the hot tag. Fraxium in. Axiom in. Reversal to a spinning kick. Axiom looking for a high-risk maneuver. Will it pay off? Springboard and a springboard front drop kick from Axiom. Axiom diving sunset flip. Hooks the leg for the pin, for the cover. Kick out by Tonga Loa. What a quick start to this tag team matchup. And a nice strike drop in Axiom. Tama tags his brother in. Tama in, Tonga out. Keeping the fresh man alive. Beautiful reversal, but no, not enough. Oh, Pele kick from Tonga Loa. Axiom looking to get his bearings straight. Tonga whips him in the corner. Tonga in, bigger man over Axiom. Axiom smaller man in. And these guys are working the turnbuckle. They're working. What are they going for? This looks like a high maneuver and a back body drop from the second rope. That had to hurt. These guys are for the pin, for the cover, are putting in some of the best work I've seen so far in this matchup. They're thinking. Looking for the pin, but no. Looking for the tag out. No. Stalking him like prey. And a clothesline. I close his ass out of the ring. What a clothesline. Driving him to the ground. Could this be all part of the plan? Maybe so. Maybe so. Tama climbing up the ropes. Axiom. Catching his bearings, getting up. And a diving neck breaker by Tama. For the pin. For the cover. Kick out. Tama with a beautiful neck breaker from the top rope. Axiom looking to gain some momentum. Fisherman suplex from Axiom. For a springboard front drop kick. He's trying to gain the momentum, trying to get the crowd behind him. Beautiful springboard from Axiom. Axiom needs to tag his fresh partner in. Jumping DDT from Tama Tonga. Driving Axiom's head into the ground for the pin, for the cover. Oh, kick out from Axiom. Tag in. These MFTs are not playing around. Tonga with a springboard. Lands perfectly, driving the air out of action. But Axiom counters into a spring, into an Irish whip into the corner. He finally gets the tag into the fresh man, Nathan Frazier. Nathan Frazier gets grabbed into an Irish whip. Nathan Frazier reverses. No. Tonga, the bigger man in the ring, Samoan driver. Tonga driver. Nathan Frazier taking damage. Axiom, damage. These MFTs are working strategically. Nathan Frazier stunned. Double axe handle to the back of the head by Tonga.
Tag is good.
Tag good. Fresh man in. This is how it's been all match. Fresh man in, fresh man out. And another back suplex from the middle rope. Springboard plancha. To the top. Tama sizing Nathan Frazier up. And another neck breaker onto Nathan Frazier. Will this be enough to put Nathan Frazier away? Tama sizing him up. To the mat, for the pin, for the cover, and Axiom finds a way in to break up the count. Throws Axiom out of the ring. Irish whip. Nathan Frazier looking for something, and he does. He finds it. A beautiful back arm to a Pele kick. Springboard frog splash, driving the air out of Tonga. Will this be enough? Monkey flip. Nathan Frazier gaining energy. Oh my God! Phoenix splash on Tama Tonga in the middle of the ring. But Tonga Loa finds a way to break up the pin. That could have been it for the 1, 2, 3. Which team will pick up this victory? Which team will climb up the rankings? Which team will be one step closer to the World Tag Team Champions? Nathan Frazier rolls out of the way of the ring. Tama looking hurt. Tama has some bodily injuries right now. Can this be what Nathan Frazier and Axiom need? Tag team at its finest. Tag team right here at its finest. Axiom. Axiom going to the second rope. Frog splash from the second rope on Tama Tonga. Just when you thought that the tables was turned, just when you thought that Axiom was out, they're making a way back. They're saying you cannot count us out. Not at all. Another show of tag team superiority right there. Back suplex. Tag in to Tonga Loa. Fresh man in. That's what they've been doing all match. Tonga was looking for a spear. No! Nathan Frazier a step ahead. Throwing both of them into the corner. Nathan, Irish whip, and he shakes the partner right back into one another. That's what I'm talking about. Nathan Frazier using his mind, using what he has. Tag in. No, wrong man. Tonga choking the shit out of Axiom. For the pin, for the cover. Will this be enough? Kick out. Ladies and gentlemen, this episode, this part of the match is brought to you by Ghost Energy. Go and get you some Ghost. Right now we're drinking on Orange Creamsicle, one of the best orange cream, one of the best businesses to get your energy on. If you are tired of them crashes, you're tired of them products with all that fake sugar, won't you try a Ghost? Fresh man in, Nathan Frazier. Strike after strike. Exchanging blows. Feel the momentum turning. All four men have great bodily injury. All four men look hurt. What are they going for? Brainbuster! Frog splash from Axiom. For the cover. For the kick out. Kick out from Tama. Kick out from Tonga. But that inadvertently made Tama Tonga come in, and they just wasted their ability to come back into the ring. Tonga, another driver. Tonga with another driver. I think this is it. I think this is over with. Knee strike to the face for the pin. For the cover. Break up from Axiom. Axiom gets the break up on the pinfall. Oh, Nathan Frazier with a counter. Nathan Frazier said not this time. What a match. What a match. Throwing Nathan Frazier for a drop kick. What's Fraxium looking for? Fraxium. Axiom. Sizing him up. And a front drop kick, but not this time. Tongaloa a step ahead. Tongaloa a step ahead of that front drop kick. Tongaloa looks to make a tag, and he makes the tag. These guys are spamming the same move over and over and over and over. If this is what it takes to win the match, by God, this is what it takes to win the match. Jumping DDT from Tonga onto Axiom. All it takes is one more move, one more big move to end it for both teams. Tama keeping the fresh man in, gets a tag to Tonga. Gentlemen, I just got word that whoever wins this match will be put into a triple threat tag team championship match and Money in the Bank. 3 and the Bloodline. The MFTs pick up a victorious victory. Tongaloa. Fraction tried their best to pick up the victory, but it was not enough to beat the MFTs. MFTs showed brutality. They spammed the same aggressive move over and over and over again. You gotta sometimes do whatever it takes to get the victory, ladies and gentlemen. Tag team at its best. There was no quitting Fraxium at all. No quitting Fraxium at all. I would like to see another match between these two.
Here are your winners, Tama Tonga and Tongaloa, the Bloodline.
The Bloodline picking up a victorious victory in here. We will see these tag team in a triple threat tag team match at Money in the Bank. Our next match match number 3, The Miz versus Shinsuke Nakamura. And you know The Miz, he's awesome. Shinsuke Nakamura, one of the hardest pound for pound wrestlers in this division. When he hits hard. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get to this match 3. The Miz, the Awesome One, is on his way to the ring.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz!
The Miz looking superb in some of the greatest condition I've ever seen. The Miz is focused. He's focused on his title run. He's focused on his title game. I don't think this is the same Miz we've seen before. He's taking on one of the best in the business right now, Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm just glad that you guys are tuning in. If you can, hit that like, hit that subscribe button.
And his opponent from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura.
And you hear the people, they love it. They love it, and they want more. They're ready to go. Shinsuke Nakamura making his way to the ring. Oh, you hear this? Packed out, sold out crowd. King of strong style, Shinsuke Nakamura. He's coming with that rock star killer energy. The King of strong style taking on the Awesome One. Shinsuke Nakamura moving fast. Universal, beautiful start to the match, but he misses the kick. We're about to witness a clash of styles. The Miz with the Hollywood arrogance, and Shinsuke Naka bringing pure strong style violence. Reversal from Shinsuke. And a clothesline. Miz, this ain't a movie set, Miz. This is a fight, and Nakamura doesn't do retakes. The Miz getting back. On the offensive side, DDT from the Miz. Miz with the DDT, slick, sharp, and desperate. Springboard crossbody from the Miz. Stumping to the arm. The Miz using every trick in the book. Probably a few he wrote himself. You know, the Miz writes his own story. The Miz writes his own books. The Miz writes his own movies. He's a star. Shinsuke Nakamura with that kick, trying to take off the Miz's head. Nakamura sizing him up, throws him into the corner. Nakamura driving a knee to the back from the second rope. Back suplex suplex to the outside. The Miz moving just a little bit smarter, sharper, and a little bit more desperate. Taunting is good, but taunting ain't gonna pay off. But Miz Carter coming into the ring with a beautiful roll-up by the Miz. Attacking the legs, attacking the arms. Miz is trying to slow the pace, but Nakamura thrives in the chaos. The Miz thinks he's Hollywood royalty, but tonight he's stepping into Nakamura's world, and Nakamura right now is bringing pain, bringing the hurt, bringing the SmackDown on the Miz. What's Sensei Nakamura looking for? A diving knee drop onto the head of the Miz on the outside. This is a strong style that we're talking about. Nakamura kicking the back of his back. He was looking for that exploder and a neck breaker. A reversal from the Miz. Another play out of the Miz's scripted playbook. 1, 2, and he's driving the kicks and a kick to the face. The Miz is sparked up. The Miz is locked in. Driving Shinsuke Nakamura into the steel steps. The Miz taking the work, taking everything he can out on Shinsuke Nakamura. When the Miz is in the zone, he's in the zone. He's not playing by the script. He's not playing by the book. And the Miz, he does not care if he wins by count out. 10, the Miz, he gets the victory. The Miz gets the job done. The Hollywood movie actor, the man that thought no one would be outsmarted, the strong style king, Shinsuke Nakamura, and he wins by countout. Another countout tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Countouts are coming back to back on this episode. That means these men are fighting. That means that man could barely make a 10 count. And maybe it was a good thing. Maybe it was a good thing Shinsuke Nakamura didn't get back in that ring, because it would have caused him further embarrassment by losing to the Miz tonight with a skull-crushing finale.
Here is your winner, The Miz!
The Miz wins. Will this be a rivalry later on down the road? Who will climb up the rankings? But right now, The Miz, he was awesome. Our next match we have on our card is our main event. We have Rhea Ripley taking on Giulia right here on SmackDown. Rhea Ripley looking to take on this up-and-comer with Giulia looking to knock down Rhea Ripley a few notches. Will this be the chance that Giulia, Rhea Ripley finally clash and have one of the classics of the classics, the best of the best, right here, right now, in our main event, right here on SmackDown? Two killers in the ring tonight. Rhea Ripley versus Giulia. This ain't a match, this is a collision. Rhea's the nightmare, Giulia's the storm, and storms don't care who they destroy. This is the kind of fight where nobody walks out the same. And right now, here comes Rhea Ripley. walking like she's ready to break someone in half.
Making her way to the ring from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley.
That stare says everything. She's not here to wrestle, she's here to dominate. And she's here to dominate the women's division. Right here, right now. You know she's in boss mode. You know she's in boss mode right now because she has that title around her waist. Rhea's energy is different. She's not even from this planet. Rhea's the final boss in human form. And she's looking right here tonight to knock down Julia just a tad bit. To take away the confidence of a new up-and-coming superstar. You can't change nothing about Rhea Ripley. She's one of the most dominant female wrestlers in WWE history. And right now, she's about to put on a classic match for you and everybody sitting at home right here, right now on SmackDown. I'm TRH, and thank you for tuning in. This is how we pay the bills, and this is how we make some side money. You guys feel free to keep liking, keep asking for these videos, and just maybe I'll continue doing this shit. I just don't get paid enough. And right now, Julia's stepping in.
From Tokyo, Japan, Julia,
all the way from Tokyo, Japan. Julia stepping in with that cold confidence. She's not imitated by the Nightmares or Rhea Ripley. She's got that assassin aura, calm, focused, and dangerous. Julia coming to the ring right here to take on the women's champion in this non-title match. It's not about surviving for Julia here. She's here to test her battle skills. She's here to test her heart. She's here to test Rhea fucking Ripley. You hear the crowd. You hear who they're going for. They're chanting for Julia. Julia. Let's get it on. And the referee rings the bell and Julia starts off with a beautiful hurricanrana. Rhea back up with her feet. Hit a clothesline, knocking down the referee. Referee down. Rhea already showing off power. She just threw Julia like she's nothing. Like a sack of potatoes. And Rhea Ripley up to the top, but no, Julia gets up before that dive connects. And now they're locking up. Time for some wrestling. Julia backs Rhea up into the corner. Stiff shot. Reversal from Rhea. Rhea delivers her stiff shot of her own, dropping Julia down. And a running drop kick from Rhea. Rhea standing on top of Julia, but Julia with the quick reversal. Now it's Julia's turn. Julia looking for something, and a flying forearm from Julia. That corner forearm was stiff, sharp, and it looked like it hurt, dropping the champion. Julia locking up with Rhea, but you already know Rhea, she has the power advantage. Rhea with the power, driving Julia to the corner. And Julia takes advantage of the ref breaking them up. And Rhea ducks that punch and goes for the roller, but rope break. Ref calls the rope break. Rhea sizing up Julia. Julia to her feet. Locks up with Julia, and again, the power will show that Rhea, but wrestling, Julia snatches the arm wrench from Julia. Rhea wrenching in pain, another wrenching the arm and pulling it out of damn socket. It was like Julia was just trying to pull her arm out of socket. Julia working the wrist, working the arm. Goes to the back with a nice, beautiful wrist lock. And she's twerking the wrist. Julia was showing what she's about. And she's about wrestling. And trips the champion. The champion looking stunned, looking dazed. Julia catches her with a back suplex. Julia firing back with awesome moves. She's chopping Rhea Ripley down with stiff all forearms to the face. Julia showing she can match her Rhea Ripley's energy, aggressiveness, brutality with brutality. It feels good commentating on this first matchup back in a long time, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just tuning in, just like, subscribe, and follow your boy. Help your boy keep the lights and the bills on. We're still at 25 subscribers. I just want to make it to 30 subscribers by next week. I hope you, when you tune in to this, Julia, what she's going for. Julia with the Northern Lights bomb. Julia just planted her on the outside, on that forgiving outside. This is turning into a war. Neither woman is backing down. Neither woman is showing that they quit. And another count out. Julia gets the count out. Rhea couldn't make the 10 count. It seems like everybody couldn't make the 10 count tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry if you had to watch nothing but count outs, but the matches was called down the middle. These women, these men put their bodies on the line just for you. Julia just stood toe-to-toe with a monster and walked out victorious in this non-title matchup.
Here is your winner,
Julia picks up a victorious victory against Rhea Ripley. What will happen next week on SmackDown? Tune in. What a night it's been. Here on SmackDown, bodies dropped, egos shattered, the whole landscape just shifted. Elton Prince, Kit Wilson, took on Angel Berto in a World Tag Team Wrestling Championship match. And it came out victorious for Elton Prince and Kit Wilson by countout. Our next matchup was Nathan Frazier, Axiom, taking on the Bloodline, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, in this brutal tag team match. Both sides showed proficiency in tag team. They stood on business and showed what tag team division really means. But at the end of the day, the Bloodline came out victorious. Shinsuke Nakamura walked like a menace and walked out, leaving The Miz questioning his entire career. Strong style rule tonight. Not quite. Not quite. That's not the story that was written. The Miz, he balled that up, he threw it away, and he won by countout. And Rhea Ripley and Julia, wasn't that a match? Wasn't that a war? Two monsters collided, neither one backed down an inch. If tonight proved anything, it's that nobody is safe from a countout, from a fallout, from a ass whooping here, right here on SmackDown. Next week, things are only getting darker. Champions are shaking, contenders are rising, fractures is plotting, and the violence, it's just getting started. This is SmackDown, this is Chaos, this is WWE Universe Mode, and we're out of time, but trust me, next week, the fallout is gonna be insane.